you know, and keep it true though. This for my nigga whipper, you know. Hey y'all, who it do now? Let's go.
This is the day.
Come on.
That we grow apart.
Yeah.
Go our separate ways.
Come on.
Just don't go too far. Because I still love you. Let me understand sometime.
Come on.
Cause I got a lot of things to do. Trying to get you out my mind. Oh yeah. But it really hard to leave you. Because I still love 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 you.
Back in the whip, let's crack something. Real niggas make it crack, youngin'. I'm from the wild foe, ain't no motherfucking looking back, youngin'. I'ma get it from the trap, youngin'. Now that's some track something. I lost some homies in the game, look. All my niggas is feeling pain shook. We looking up in the skies, we acting praying for God. Like, why? And could we live just another day? Look, and all these niggas drinking Hennessy, whipping their guns and they spilling them bullets. Look, for all my niggas that would toilet they living, for a real nigga this shit a privilege. Okay? And to all my niggas who dealin', look, it take a full way to finish. It's cool, I'm from the wild ball, stand on my toes. I'ma spit the game just so it go. CHB keep it cold.
This is the day
Come on,
that we grow apart. Go our separate ways.
come on.
Just don't go too far. Because I still love you. Maybe I just needed some time. Cause I got a lot of things to do.
True.
Trying to get you out my mind. Oh yeah.
Cool.
But it's really hard to leave you. Because I still love you. Because I still love you.
Come on.
Because I still love you.
MC.
Because I still love you.
Now I'm laid back, listening to my favorite show with my man Sharp Shot, chopping it up radio. Plenty other things to do, but I'm putting them on hold. Sitting in the studio, listening to Chop It Up Radio. Things are getting kinda heated. Think we better take it to the phones. Don't know how we gon' make it. This is the show that goes where you take it.
Where you gonna take it today?
In a minute we'll be ready, cause you know it's on tonight. Ain't no way we gon' forget it. Chopping it up, chopping it up, chopping it.
What's going on, everybody? What it do, what it does. This is the show that's been getting a whole lot of buzz. So if you're just finding out or you already know, you are now tuned in to Chopping It Up Radio. I'm your host, Sharp Shot, the Jackie Moon of Radio, along with
Young Millie, hottest nigga with the coldest rhymes, a.k.a. that young sexy mother.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Y'all tuned in to Me and My Dad edition of Chopping It Up Radio. This is the edition where it's just me and Young Millie, me and my youngin' right here. You know what I'm saying? Doing our thing. I guess this is going to be sort of a late night type show. So, yeah, this is sort of a late night type show. I decided just to come in with a little music while y'all wait, while I got everything locked in and loaded and everything was together. So, yeah, we here. What's been going on, man?
Not much, man. Just going to work. Same old, same old.
Same
We
old
got the same story every week.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. Same here, man. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get through another week. Hopefully y'all enjoyed
Rat
y'all
race
week.
of life.
Say that again.
Say this rat race of life.
Yes, man. Still ain't hit the Powerball. I'm still waiting.
I still haven't given in to playing that.
Hey,
I mean, I just can't see myself putting money or just throwing it away.
you can't win unless you play. And I'm gonna tell you like this. There's one line from Nas that I absolutely love. It's one of my favorite lines. Is that buck that bought a bottle could have struck the lotto. So I don't drink anymore. I stopped drinking. Shoot, I'm about what's the day? The 7th, 12th. I'm like 5 days away from being 60 days without drinking.
Okay, congratulations. Proud of you.
So the alcohol is gone out my life. Hopefully gone forever. Stop that, and I feel like being that I stopped that, I've been a lot more productive. You know what I'm saying? Because it just wasn't doing me right. So I decided to stop. Just kick that habit, that bad habit. Got some other habits I got to kick, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, and I feel good.
That's what's up. That's all that matters.
You know what I'm saying?
Good.
I feel real good. Anything going on as far as what's up with your music, man? Somebody asked me. I was having a conversation with a good friend and a business associate of mine. I'm gonna call him a business associate because we're gonna be doing a lot of things in the future coming up. I got a lot of things coming up soon. And he asked me, I told him about you doing music because his son does music. Actually, I've been there when since all his kids been doing music. Like it's him and his sister. They formed this organization a while ago. It's been almost since like 2008 is when I found them because that's when Chopping It Up Radio was born. And funny story, I was just starting the show, looking up different people that I could talk to, interview, things of that nature. And I came across. I was looking for something positive. I wanted something positive to push out to the community, and I came across this organization called Hip Hop Education. And what they did were they would do songs that were educational, like put on your seatbelt. They had a seatbelt song. They had a toothbrush song, how to brush your teeth, and a couple of other songs. And they were a great group. There was a bunch of kids. The youngest, I want to say, shout out to AJ, Simplicity, all the kids that was involved. I ain't gonna lie, the names have I got a brain fart on all the names, but they like family to me. And I found that organization, and I'm shout out to Ben Wiggins and Sabrina Wiggins, a brother and sister duo who I just talked to them earlier, and we're gonna be doing a lot of things with them too. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to us to get back together. You know what I mean? Like it's been a while since we really were together doing some things, so we about to get that back. And y'all be on the lookout for that. We have a lot of fun on this show, but we do bring a lot of positivity as well. So, hopefully people will tune in for that, and enjoy that. But I'm definitely looking forward to working with them again. I can't really say too much. There's one idea that they got out that one of the people got Ben got out that I can't wait to bring him on the show and introduce what he's doing. I'm really looking forward to that. But in the meantime, between time, man, let's get into some news real quick. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do some local news. So I did have a couple of articles that I wanted to go through. The first one was this was an article that this is some news that I kind of didn't want to go through, but I felt like I did. There was a 7-month-old baby that was mauled by a dog inside of a home. And that baby now is left fighting for his life. So my prayers go out to the family and to that baby. You know what I'm saying? A family is speaking out after a vicious dog attack left a 7-month-old baby fighting for his life. The mauling happened Thursday inside a home on the 4400 block of 6th Street in Northeast DC, Northeast DC, family of the infant, and the 2 dogs involved were, they say, were pit bulls. So, and that's reason why I was like, because I got pit bulls, and I love my pit bulls. And with that, the pit bulls always get bad raps, but they're sweet dogs. You don't know what the situation was. Then as I was watching the news and watching that particular article, or reading that particular article, so the family left the baby with someone, and then the person that they left the baby with actually left the baby with another person. It was weird. It was really weird. So I'm trying to see. So DC police say that there was a woman that also was critically injured in the dog attack. Family say that the woman is the dog owner's daughter. So the dog owner's daughter was attacked by the dog as well.
Mm.
So it wasn't even the dog owner that was, and like I said, the owner wasn't even there. That's the crazy part. That's just, oh my God, it's just heart wrenching to me. Like, it's really crazy. So I say this to say it's a few things that I can get out of this, man. Number one, if you do have dogs, most people know what their dogs' temperaments are. They know how their dogs are. And I know there's going to be some people that know me and my wife and know of our dogs. And the first thing they're going to say is, oh my God, you see them pit bulls. But it's really not that way. Like, literally, I took Adolf to a nursing home. And he was on his best behavior. Everybody loved him. He was, I said, the only thing you got to worry about is be careful, because you get too close, he going to lick you from chin to forehead. Chin to forehead. And then the next thing I got out of that was, you got to watch who you leave your kids with. That's one thing that's, extremely important to me. Like, you really have to watch who you leave your kids with, because you never know what people were capable of. Like, I really don't. If I had a win, I'm looking forward to having another child. And when I do, I don't know. I'm very overprotective, so I don't know if I would ever leave my kid. It's gonna be a very selective few.
Right.
I mean, hopefully, when you have kids one day. I mean, how you feel about that?
I mean, if it happens, it happens.
What you mean? If it happens, it happens.
If it happens, it happens.
What?
Man, the way things going today, I don't even know if I want kids.
Oh, you talking about if you have kids? If it happens? I'm thinking you talking about if something happens to your kid.
Oh no. Oh nah. What you mean? Oh, so you talking about? You asked me what I'm gonna do if something happened to my kid?
No, like. Are you listening to what I'm saying, bro?
I listen to everything you say. So you asked me about you talking about in reference to the article?
No, or in reference to, like, if you have kids, I was speaking more of, would you be protective? How protective would you be?
Oh, okay.
See,
I just wouldn't understand the question. I understand the question. I apologize. I mean, yeah, of course, you can't be too overprotective, because then that just leads to rebellion.
I mean, yeah, that's when the kid gets older. I'm talking about as a young child.
As a younger child, well, of course, yeah, I'm not gonna leave my kid with anybody. Hell no. And I mean, like you said, a selective few. I mean, of course, I know you're not going to leave your child with anybody either, but yeah, very select few. You got to be, if you not actual blood and blood that actually means something to me, and I'm not saying that there's family that don't mean nothing to me, but you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean.
With certain folks, yeah, some feel like they blood, but they, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't leave them with my kid.
It's some family members that, yeah, I just would not trust my kid with.
And they're like, all my child's well-being is in their hands. No, thanks.
I agree with you totally. Like, there's certain people that I would not leave my child with. I can't. I mean, yeah, you family, I love you to death, but I'm not leaving my child with you, because it is. I mean, just, I don't know. It may be things that I just don't like that you do. I don't know. I can't say, but I'm definitely there. Yeah, there's certain. Yeah, nah. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Can't do it. But I just wanted to hold on one second. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of touch upon that. Do me a favor, check the Facebook Live and see if that is working, because I'm looking at my screen and I don't really see anything. I mean, ain't nobody on it, but they might watch it later on. Okay, it's got a serious delay. Facebook Live got a serious delay. That kind of had, I ain't even gonna lie, that kind of had me worried. But it's got a serious delay.
Yeah, no, it's up.
All right, yeah, it's got a serious delay. If you just happen to be tuning in, I had the number up in the beginning, but I will throw that number up again. You know what I'm saying? If you tune in, you want to check us out, you want to be involved, you want to call in, give us a holler, give us a shout out, 202-240-7453. In the middle of this though, I am gonna say, so the website is up. The website is up. Make sure y'all go into the bio of all the, go into the bio of the Instagram, the Facebook, the YouTube, everything. The website, the link to the website, link to all social media is up. So make sure y'all check us out. Tune in. I need y'all to go to the YouTube page, and I need y'all to subscribe to the YouTube page because we only got like 59 subscribers. Like, really, you people subscribing?
I'm telling them to. I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, make sure y'all, if you got any ideas, any suggestions of any shows, anything like that, man, that you want us to talk about, let us know. We definitely want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? This is the show that goes where you take it. So where you gonna take it? We're gonna take it where y'all want to take it, man. That's how I go. There was another article. So did you hear about the two people that got shot inside the Giant?
I did, and it's a tragic accident. It's a tragic incident. Only reason I found that kind of funny because my coworker at my store I work at is in the process of getting hired there, and he's like, I don't know if I want to go there anymore.
I feel you on that one. I don't know either. So it was a security guard. So, and Prince George's County Police said they were investigating a deadly double shooting that took place inside a Giant grocery store in Oxon Hill. So from what I was hearing, young lady was trying to shoplift, and the security guard stopped her, and she wasn't trying to go. She was like, nah, it ain't about to happen, Captain. And she pulled out. She had a gun in her purse. She pulled out and shot the security guard. Then the security guard shot her, and they both ended up dying.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, that was real crazy, man. Rest in peace to both of them.
Parties, yeah.
And condolences go out to both of their families because honestly, that's two lives that really didn't have to be lost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then me doing loss prevention for so long, I've done loss prevention for so long at one point, my thing was I'm going home to my family. That's one thing. I'm going home to my family. So that's the only thing that, a lot of loss prevention officers think about, security, whatever you want to call it. We going home to our family. But you got to be mindful because you never know what the other person is thinking. So when you make a stop, you got to really think about, you never know what the other person is thinking.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I never play super cop. I mean, what I'm saying? I don't have a security job, but I work in a grocery store. I worked in a grocery store since I was 16. Even when I was, I've been in 2 different grocery stores. In both stores, I'm not gonna lie, if I see somebody stealing or something, my job not security. I'm not in that. You do you. I didn't see a thing. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, your job is not security.
Yeah,
that's
but
true.
even then, when your job is security, some stuff. When your job is security, you gotta do your job. But I don't know. It's just a sad case. I mean, it shouldn't have went down the way it should have. But sometimes just you gotta let certain stuff go. These big corporations, they ain't losing.
They're gonna hire another security guard the next day. But
Exactly.
but at the same time, I'm quite sure this security guard didn't think that she was gonna pull out a gun and shoot him. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, ma'am, I need to see. So the protocol is, look, I need to see, you need to know exactly what it is they stole, where it is, and, hey, I need to see this and that and that and third that's in your purse or whatever, what have you. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm not going to throw out the company names, but there are certain companies to where it's a no-touch policy. Some companies you can touch, some companies you can't. So one company I work for, it was full hands-on. We could do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Grab you, slam, whatever. We couldn't really slam you, but you know, we had to apprehend you. We could apprehend you by any means necessary. You just had to be careful and you know, not hurt anybody. You just, you know, and then there was another company to where I could stop you, but if you refuse to go, if you refuse to come with me, then I had to let you go and just call the police and call my manager and file a report and all that. So, you know, certain companies have certain rules and, you know, certain things you can do, certain things you can't. So, I mean, the security and loss prevention game is a dangerous game, especially nowadays. I'm honestly, if I was hard up and I really needed a job and I had to go back into loss prevention, I don't really think I would do it. Part of me would, but part of me wouldn't. The excitement of it all, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes get a little rush, but at the same time, nowadays, the way things are now, the safety is really not there.
Right.
The safety is really not there. So
I mean, like you said, just you never know what people was going through people's minds. I seen a coworker that got knocked out because he stopped somebody from stealing. He not even in the same instant. He stopped somebody from shoplifting. The dude was so mad. He came in the store one day with a knife and said, I'm looking for I'm not gonna say his name of course, but I'm looking for so and so. And so everybody like, oh what? He was off that day. Then one night, everybody getting off work, we all leaving going to our cars. Bro, pop up behind my coworker car. You like, yeah, what's up?
wow.
And he I'm not gonna lie, my coworker kind of we had gotten it calmed down, and then he amped it back up because then he put out his little butterfly knife, thinking he was Mr. Get Bad and got put to sleep. But it was like, man, all this over some groceries, bro.
And I mean, yeah, all that over some growth. And then too, your job is to diffuse the situation. It's not to amplify the situation or, you know, basically amp it up. You're supposed to diffuse the situation. And you do got some of these loss prevention dudes or security dudes, they take it to another level because some of them want to be cops. Like literally, I worked around a lot of them that they wanted to be cops real bad.
Yeah.
And it just don't work. Like, it don't work. You need to stay in your lane. Honestly, stay in your lane. Now, I came across an article, and this is kind of curious. I'm curious about this. So, let me see if I can get this up here. So, MSNBC fires lead host Tiffany Cross over racially inaccurate remarks over Tua.
Tagovailoa.
Thank you. And Dolphins
Head coach.
head coach it say HC. I'm like Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel. So you know anything about this?
I don't. I'm about to say, fill me in. I'm curious. Is there a clip or something?
It says this joint done launched out. So it says top network MSNBC, has severed ties with weekend host Tiffany Cross over her inaccurate and inappropriate comments on Tuesday about Tua. What's his last name?
Tua Tagovailoa.
And Miami Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel. A source stated that the network did not renew her contract. And so somebody else is going to Jonathan Capperhart is expected to take over her role. So I'm kind of curious. So in the game against
what she say?
in the game against the Buffalo Bills, Tua suffered a scary back injury. He was expected to be rested in the game against the Cincinnati Bengals the following week. However, he was sent onto the field after being sacked in the game. He was lying on the field with his fingers in the air, and it was evident that the quarterback had suffered a concussion.
Oh yeah, you didn't see that?
I did not see that game.
Oh yeah, that was horrible, bro. He got so they
Oh, you talking about that was like about 3-4 weeks ago.
The week before he got hit was already stumbling. Like I
remember that. Yeah,
and then
put
the
him
next
back.
week they got hit. They put him in, and he was laying on the ground throwing up crip. I'm sorry, that's not funny, but
He wasn't, but he was probably just discombobulated.
of course.
Yeah, and so Tiffany Cross has stated that the reason for starting, say his name again, Tua,
Tagovailoa.
was to improve on their 4-0 record. She stated the following: She stated that following the concussion, Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniels started the quarterback because white coaches did not care about the lives of black players, and his decision disregarded the athlete's health. Wow.
I'm not really against her like I thought I was finna be.
This is my first time reading this article. I don't think that the coach would really put him in because they didn't care about his health. I mean, they do that with a lot of the different players, white players too. They more so worried about the game. So, now the NFL was putting new guidelines on concussions and when they put players in the game and they got to sit out for certain amount of games. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Your man Dom tapped in on YouTube.
What's up, Damo?
He said she didn't do her research. She said Tua was treated unfairly by a head coach who was white, which isn't true because the head coach is mixed. And he said it's more of an NFL issue than anything else.
Yeah, I mean, and I feel that. Damo, feel free to call in. I feel that. Yeah, she probably didn't do her research. She probably just was speaking off the cuff and said the wrong thing. She definitely should have looked into it a little bit more. And it's sad that, this young black anchor is out of a job now.
Well, no. He's still playing. He just
No.
played.
I said the anchor.
Oh, anchor. Sorry.
No, I said the anchor. No. I said the anchor. She spoke too soon. But I mean, honestly, after the Kanye West thing, that should teach you that you got to be real careful about your words.
Careful. But I will say, I mean, race. I really don't feel like race plays a card in anything, but you do see it happen a lot more to black players. Colin Kaepernick lost his career. I mean, well, that was more political.
That was
than
more political.
anything.
That was.
But
that
okay,
had
so
nothing to do
let's
with
look at
health.
RG. Let's look at RG3.
Which
Look
they
at
say,
RG3.
all right, so
Promising career. One of the crazy breakout rookies. Had an amazing breakout year. Was doing great. Leg injury. Should have been rested. He should not have been playing with that brace on his leg. They sent him out there to play. Came down on it wrong just one more time. He ain't been the same since. Because as a quarterback, I know when it comes to throwing, and then my mother, she always say, what being a quarterback got to do with your legs? You got to throw the ball. When you got to launch that ball 70, 80 yards, that starts all in your base. You got to plant and toss that.
yeah, you got to plant your legs, and it's all in your planting your legs, and it's
your
all in your
leg,
hips.
hip. Yeah,
it's your hips.
It's all
it's
your
definitely,
hips.
Definitely your hips.
All one smooth motion. If you can't get that smooth motion, you're not going to get that ball out the way you need to.
Yeah, it's all in your hips. It's definitely all in your hips.
That's where the
because-
snap and the pressure come from.
Yeah. So if you literally can kill yourself. Not necessarily kill yourself, but look at what's the quarterback that broke that his bone came through his skin for the skins. And he had to get his leg almost rebuilt. And he came back after 2 years and did an amazing job for somebody to have a serious leg injury.
Are you talking about
I can't remember. Damo help me out with this. Somebody help me out with this.
Patrick?
Nah, he played for Washington. He suffered a severe leg injury. I mean, like I said, he got hit and his leg the bone came through the skin. Like came through the skin. Like you literally could see the bone. He almost lost his leg. If he didn't, he almost lost his leg. But he came back actually, like 2 years later. Actually, when they took him out, they put Colt
McCoy.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Quarterback Colt McCoy's leg injury.
Yeah, because that's when they put Heineke in. And then
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
I don't keep up with the Commanders.
Yeah, that's when they put Heineke in, and he came back and he played throughout the season, and then they put Heineke back in again. I don't think he injured his leg again, but I know he got through the season, and then they let him go. Now this is the thing too, Heineke for real.
Oh wait, you talking about just now?
No. This was a couple of seasons ago.
Oh, okay.
This had to be about.
Oh wait, Alex Smith.
It might have been. I'm not 100%
I
on
forgot Alex Smith got signed to Washington.
Washington. Is that
he
who it
sure
was?
did play for Washington. I think it was Alex.
Yeah, it was Alex Smith. I think it was too.
Because he had
Somebody correct me if I'm
he
wrong.
had a bad back injury in
Yeah,
Kansas City.
Dom said Alex Smith. Yeah. So it was
Yeah.
Alex Smith. Yeah.
And that's what got Pat started after his back injury in KC. And then after KC, he went to Washington.
Yeah. And it was pretty much almost a career-ending injury. But
I do
he
remember
actually
that.
came back. He came back and did pretty good.
I do remember that because I remember when I heard him. I heard they signed him because I'm a KC fan, so that name it stuck out to me.
Okay.
And then I seen he was out, and I was like, "Damn, what happened?" I'm thinking he was just benched or something. I didn't know he was injured. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, it was a bad injury. And like I said, I want to say, hey, Damo, am I right? Like, didn't Heineke take his place, if I'm not mistaken? And the thing is, like I said, they bring in these new quarterbacks, these veteran quarterbacks, though. They ain't even new quarterbacks. Or even when they did bring the rookie in that got caught up during COVID time. What was his name? I say I'm bad with names. I ain't gonna lie, but they brought the rookie in. I wish Wes was here. They brought the rookie in, and he got caught up with COVID in the club with COVID. What is it? Same thing. Yeah, he took his place. That's what I thought. So yeah, you remember that? Cause Heineke took his place. He helped Dak though. Yeah. So and also like I said, Heineke is always replace or coming through when the Skins lose a quarterback. He always coming through, and what happens? He comes through. They start to play him.
Dwayne Haskins, sorry.
Dwayne Haskins,
That's what you're
exactly.
thinking of.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking of. Dwayne Haskins. And then Heineke came through, and Heineke ends up producing results. He always ends up producing results. Why don't y'all just make that man the starter in the first place? Stop doing that bullshit. Stop taking him out and trying to replace him with one of these old-ass quarterbacks that's done been in the league forever and they damn near washed up.
Yeah,
and then they come in and get hurt, and you got to put Heineke back in
Carson
again.
Wentz, prime example.
Exactly.
Already out.
That's my whole point. Carson Wentz. Exactly. And everybody thought that Carson Wentz was going to do
Y'all
something.
saving grace.
Yeah, he was going to be the saving grace.
I'm not a Commanders fan.
But he was going to be the saving grace of the
But
Commanders,
no.
and he injured, and Heineke come in and win, 3-4 straight games?
Tyler Heineke been throwing some dots too.
What?
He got Scary Terry on that sideline, man. You got to get some dots to that boy.
But and the last game that they just played against the Vikings.
Yeah, I seen that.
Oh
jump.
my God, that was an amazing game.
It was.
That was
now,
an
I will
amazing
say,
game.
Now that one play, I think we all know what I'm talking about. There was that one throw that I think
The interception?
Nah, it wasn't an interception. It was a catch, but the ref got in the way of the cornerback, and he couldn't make a play on the ball.
Okay.
So I was like, ugh.
But
And it was ruled unfair because he caught the ball. He was like around like the 5, and then no one touched him because I said cornerback. I think the safety got wrapped up in the ref that was in the way, and so then he was able to get up and go into the end zone, and that was ruled a touchdown.
the Vikings?
Nah, for the Skins.
Skins, yeah.
Mhm.
So I didn't see the whole guys.
Commanders.
I seen like bits and pieces because I was watching on my phone, and I seen bits and pieces. And that touchdown that they threw, I was so blown.
Dominic
I was
said,
so
"Nah,
blown.
y'all need Kirk back. Not y'all." Not
And
Skins
hold
fan.
on. But who's that? I
Dom.
can't. Nah, but yellow Steve. I can't.
My boy Lee. Now you good. That's my boy Lee.
Alright,
What
yeah,
up,
he
Lee?
said- he said Wentz was never good.
Now,
Wentz-
whoa. That's cap. When Wentz was in Philly, I will say, I'm not gonna lie. Nick Foles had his slumps, but I was down with Foles. Foles was doing cool. But when I seen Wentz starting over Foles, I was like, we'll see how this going. Wentz was doing his thing like his first season. Like, he had a good breakout season, and then it just went down.
Then he started to go downhill.
Yep.
And by the time he got to the Commanders, he was some shit.
Yeah.
They lost every game.
Because
And
he
then-
went from Philly to Indianapolis. He ain't do nothing in Indianapolis. And then he went to the Commanders.
and didn't do shit here.
Nope. But
And then
yeah,
Heineke comes in and starts busting.
Let me ask you how you feel about San Francisco and Jimmy G.
Mm.
It's like they literally hired Trey Lance. They signed Trey Lance. And then they, everybody was like, why didn't Trey Lance start that year? They signed him because he did decent in preseason. Finally start Trey Lance, not even in his first 5 games, season-ending injury.
Now, San Francisco is one of my partners' teams. I'm not really a San Fran fan, so I haven't been following, but you can let me know on that one. But it's crazy. It's just crazy how that happened.
It's like it's funny to me because it's kind of similar to what you said with Commanders. But even though Jimmy G really hasn't been producing, that's why you can tell they want to get rid of Jimmy G. Kaepernick was their best chance at a franchise quarterback. Kaepernick, he had, like I said, he had his bad games, but he was a solid all-arounder.
Honestly, what do you think that if well, I don't know what's been going on, but if you think that if Kaepernick was to come back, do you think he would do anything?
If he was to come back, because he's been working at it every day. I keep up with Kaepernick. Kaepernick was actually one of my favorite quarterbacks. I mean, it's just really hard to tell, and I guess that's why nobody really wants to go out there and get at him. Well, for one, the political issues that come behind it, because he's still
Which was
so stupid. But it's still a thing. That's why nobody wants to pick him up. And then it's like, yeah, you can practice, train all day, but none of that is the same as this actual game day environment with these dogs that's out here fighting, because this is their bread. This is their bread and butter. This is really how they get it. So they really playing.
Yeah.
Whereas even if you running some scrimmages, y'all boys just out there playing for fun. They ain't giving they 100% all. Even if they say they are, they not. It's not nothing really, because it's really just a game. Like it's like playing a pickup. Like yeah, you gonna go to the court. You gonna try, but you're not gonna give you all like you in the NBA game.
Man, I feel you. I feel you.
Dom said nope. Cap's been out for too long, and it's just the biggest thing. If he just hadn't been sitting for so long, like I don't know, the whole thing was just stupid. But yeah, it's just been too long at this point.
I mean, I think he'd be better than some of these other quarterbacks.
Oh yeah, if he just, because if you have a natural talent for a sport, you just have a natural talent for a sport.
Yeah,
I've never been that good at basketball, but football always came easy.
He was just done dirty.
Yeah,
and dirty as yeah.
And then literally like months later, everybody in every sport is taking a knee, and it was powerful when they do it, but we still blackballing Kaepernick.
Yeah,
and I'm not against it because of course as people of color, it was good to see us try to come together for some type of social justice, but we still blackballing my man though.
Yeah, and that shouldn't have happened. That really shouldn't have happened. So, I mean, I can't say it is. It ain't. I want to say it is what it is, but it's not really. It is what it is. It's totally screwed up.
Dom said, now that is a race issue when kneeling gets you removed, but grape charges didn't keep Big Ben out. Read around get the gist of that.
I feel you. Now you wanted to go into Kyrie.
Kyrie, yeah.
So Kyrie, we're not gonna get too deep into it because I ain't trying to get canceled before I get started.
I ain't giving them.
But so I'm still kind of. I know what's going on, but I'm still kind of like, So Kyrie retweeted a tweet.
All right, so I'm in the same boat, but I've gotten base. So Kyrie made an Instagram post, and
I thought it was a tweet.
No,
Twitter
it
post.
was Instagram. It was a deleted Instagram post now.
I gotta restart my phone.
So
I can't get nothing.
made an Instagram post. He said it was a throwback film by this guy Alex Jones.
Yeah, it was. I know it was over a film.
And it was something about cults or something in America is what it was. But I believe they said recently this Alex Jones person made some anti-Semitic comments, or I believe I also saw something that said he said something about Sandy Hook.
Okay.
So I don't know what he could have even said about that. But did you see the actual interview as well?
Nah, I didn't.
So the interviewer really was like just trying to make it something it wasn't. Like he just kept saying, so what made you, promote Alex Jones with posting this? And Kyrie's like, I'm not promoting anything. I used my social media and posted this film because it's about cults in America and things like that. And which is a thing. And the guy just keeps saying, so back to your promotion. And then Kyrie was just like, can you stop using the word promotion? I'm not promoting anything. And then he knew what he was doing. And he was like, here we go. He got another clip for Instagram. And yeah. And so once Kyrie just tried to just get, he was like, do we have any questions about basketball? any basketball questions, and I'm done here. And it's just been flipped out into this whole big thing now. And the stuff they asking for him to do to release his suspension, man, as a grown man, nah.
But
Like,
see,
they asking
Kyrie,
for so much.
they've been wanting to get Kyrie out for a long time anyway, starting with the whole not agreeing to take the shot.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
do
saying?
remember that too.
So to them, Kyrie is a
To then come and
trouble.
find out, I'm sorry, to then come and find out and say that Pfizer didn't even test for if it stops transmission. Bro, I got Pfizer. You know how mad that made me? That made me so mad.
Say that one more time.
Pfizer, the different
I know,
company.
yeah. Said,
Pfizer, they now came out and said they didn't really test to see if their shot stops transmission.
well, none of the,
well,
none
not
of the
stop,
shots
but
stop
it was supposed to
transmission.
help lower it, not stop, but lower. They didn't really do any real testing. They just kind of rolled it out.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
I got
yeah.
Moderna.
And I got Pfizer. So I was like, bro, are you serious?
That's why you caught
Like,
it.
that's twice, bro.
That's why you caught it so many times, man. See, I thought, I thought the shot was to kind of dumb down
lessen
the symptoms so you wouldn't die. Like,
but it was also supposed to help to lessen the symptoms, so that way it also helps lessen the spread when wearing a mask.
okay. Well, just like the flu. I mean, you get a flu shot, that doesn't necessarily
you're not
stop
gonna
you from
get it,
getting the
yeah.
flu. You still can get the flu. It's just with the flu shot, to my understanding, is supposed to help to where you're less likely to catch the flu,
Yeah, you're almost in the clear.
but you still can catch it.
Could catch it, of course.
You still can catch it. So, it is what it is. You still
Your
can
body,
catch
your
it.
body just builds up those antibodies, so it lessens it.
Yeah, supposedly. Hopefully, supposedly. But yeah, that whole Kyrie situation, I agree. That Kyrie situation is crazy. What are they asking him to do? I know they asked him to apologize and all this.
They asked him to apologize. They want him to do some film. They was talking about they want him to meet with some Jewish leader of some sort and apologize to him like in person. Hold on, let me look this up because I was like, what, bro?
That's crazy. Now, yeah, look that up because I kind of got a statement after we get to this. I got a statement that I really want to make because, the whole Quavo thing. I'm trying to look at the YouTube joint. And I don't know. It says something crazy, but it is what it is. So the whole, like I said, I got a statement. I got a statement that I want to make because, it'll
So
take us
Nets
into
want
something
Kyrie Irving to verbally apologize,
else. Okay.
complete a sensitivity training, and meet with local Jewish leaders before he's allowed to return to the NBA.
Wow, that's kind of crazy. I mean, that's a little, in my opinion, I think that's a little too much because he didn't necessarily make any anti-Semitic comments.
He did, and even on this website it says Irving is currently suspended from the Nets for at least 5 games after I don't know how to say that word. After a week in which he endorsed an anti-Semitic film and reduced to back down in media sessions. He didn't even post anything about an anti-Semitic film. And they just keep trying to use this word promotion and endorsing this person.
And that's the crazy part about it all. I mean, but that goes to show that, freedom of speech, there really is no freedom of speech, honestly.
Nope.
You don't have that freedom anymore.
And
You got to watch what you say. Now, as far as, saying things against another culture, another religion, all that, I don't agree with it at all.
Of course not.
Don't get it twisted. I don't agree with it at all. But there are certain facts that come into play on history, period. Like there's certain facts that come into play on history, period. There's certain things that you can't deny. It's just some people don't want to hear it.
So Dom said, so they basically want time to brainwash him.
Hey,
And my man Mike joined in. Shout out Mike OG. That's my boy.
what's going on, bruh?
He tapped in again.
Okay, what'd he
But
say?
yeah, he agreed with Dom. He was like, yeah, that's what they want him to do.
Yeah. I mean, and the whole, and I'm not even gonna get on Kanye because, you know, Kanye got his faults, Kanye, but then a lot of things that Kanye says, a lot. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say there are a lot of things that Kanye has said in the past that sparked some interest.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
of course.
there were some things that are relatively true. But until we come together as a culture, until we really can stand up as black people and stick together, we won't have a strong voice.
Yeah.
Our voice will always be muted. Our voice will always be muted. So we need to start thinking of ways to come together. Number one, stop killing each other. We definitely need to stop killing each other. Number two, we need to stop. This is, and I don't know what y'all tell me what y'all think about this, but I think we need to stop using it. Stop calling each other nigga. We can say nigga all day long on any type of platform, on any type of you know, through music and everything. And for real, you can listen to the radio right now, and a couple of N words gonna get. Yeah, so I pose a challenge. And I'm a challenge. I've been challenging myself. I just said the word to prove a point. I pose a challenge. Can you go 24 hours, or can you go a day, or maybe even 2 without dropping the N-bomb, replace it with something else?
What? You asking for a miracle, my brother?
Really? Has that word really been embedded in our heads?
Low key. I mean, it's just like you said, it's everywhere. It's just like it's everywhere. And I mean, yeah, you gotta start somewhere. I mean, all right, let me not cap. I could, if I really like put my mind to it. Now it's sad. I would have to really like focus
you gotta
on
put
it.
your.
But I would really have to think about it, because the word just slips out. Like,
I mean, yeah, it does. But at the same time, if you're more conscious of it, and you know, it is a derogatory word that we have kind of made okay.
I'm about to say, but see, that's the difference, because it was used initially to bring us down, but we flipped it and we just made it.
We just honestly, I think we just got so used to being called the word that we decided to use it as a term of endearment. But to be totally honest with you, bro, that the word is in no way, shape, or form a term of endearment.
Duh. What
you
just said is what I was saying. You just broke it down more.
Okay, well, that's still, sometimes it has to be broken. But we just use it as a term of endearment, and it shouldn't be that way. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be that way. We've been brainwashed. Think about if you was dropped in the 60s and 70s, and I just wish that we could have a time travel machine, quantum leap, something, put a lot of us in the 60s and 70s to where it's 50s, 60s, 70s. So I want to say the Civil Rights Movement or the Civil Rights Act was passed. I looked this up before. I kind of went through this before, but you could never go through it enough.
Be too sure.
The Civil Rights Act was passed. Hold on. So I want to see when the Civil Rights Act was passed. I looked it up 1964. So the Civil Rights Act was passed in 1964. So in 1964, Congress passed public law. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 prohibits discrimination on the basis of race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. So it took up until 64 for you not to be discriminated against. For you to be able to go anywhere, do anything you wanted to do without somebody saying, no, you can't come in here because you black. Or because you the N-word. You know, and we still, and the sad part about it is, we still facing it today. But like I said, we just can't come together as a people. And, you know, like in the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, we were strong. We stood together. And now we try to talk about how, I guess we try to come up with new ideas on how we could get, I don't think we how can we get back there? Do you think so let me ask y'all, do y'all think it's too late or is it's a lost cause? Part of me wants to say it's a lost cause. And it's sad. I hate to say that, but part of me wants to say it's a lost cause. Read what Domino
I
said.
was just about to get on that anyway. All right, Dom said, "Well, to be fair, the word was created to mock our ancestors. There was a time where black royalty was titled, I hope I say this right, Negus, which they switched to what we now hear to insult us."
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that, actually.
I didn't. Dom got some shit up his sleeve, bro. I'm gonna tell you. Dom got some. Dom, I can't wait for you to move, bro. You got it, yeah. But so and that's a fact, and it was used to mock us, and then we took the word, made it a term of endearment, but in all actuality, we mocking ourselves. Well, no, I take that back, because the word can be used in so many different forms.
Yeah.
We use it in so many different forms. We use it as a term of endearment, but then we also use it to downgrade each other. We definitely. If I call you a BAN,
Or you'll just even, you be like, come on, bro, you acting like a. You know
that too. Like, yeah, that too. Like, we go out and say the word. Oh my God, I wish I could play it, but I'm gonna tell you, like, if y'all haven't seen the opening part of Lady Killers, it's a movie called Lady Killers with Tom Hanks and Marlon Wayans. I want y'all to watch the very beginning. Damo, I know you probably seen it, but I want y'all to watch the very beginning of that movie. That is the funniest thing ever. That was the best part of the movie. The movie was garbage. I ain't even gonna lie, but that was the best part of the movie. That opening act, because the lady was like, Wee Mac went to the Costco and got himself a blaster, and he just playing that hippity hop music. You know what they say in them hippity hop music songs? Nigga. I ain't gonna say it again. Nigga. And it's hilarious. If you haven't seen it, you want a good laugh, watch that opening scene. That is hilarious. But yeah, that's all. That's my rant and rave on that, man. I'm not even gonna go on that no more. I'm a close this out by saying this one thing. We still mourning the death over, a lot of people still mourning the death over Takeoff. And now, it's so many different stories or so many different theories coming out about who shot him, why, how, all that. We really touched up on it huge. And I'm not gonna touch up on it again. I just want to say this. When somebody in the hip hop community gets shot and killed or gets killed or whatever, everybody want to play detective. Everybody want to try to find out what happened and all this and all that. And I'm here to say, man, I'm getting tired of it. Like, I'm tired of hearing this shit. And the reason why I say that is because, I can relate to what I'm about to say. So please, man, let the police do their job. Let the police do their job, number one. Number two, let that man's family grieve. Like, let that man's family grieve. All right, we got all our theories, but let the police do their job. That's what they get paid for. I'm so tired of seeing it, because coming from a person who's had a celebrity family member that gets shot and killed, and going, every time I go on YouTube, every time I go on any social media, it's a new post about this and that and that. And it's like, literally, there was a YouTube clip up where they literally showed my brother's body before they covered him up with the sheet. I'm like, come on, man. Like, y'all need to think about these people's family, man. You know what I'm saying? Let Quavo and his, I'm not sure what Takeoff was, his brother's son or his sister's son, but let that family grieve, man. Let the family grieve. Get this shit up. Everybody want to find out who did this, who did that. Man, let that family grieve. Sometimes we got, after a week, a few days or so, let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Let it go. Let the people do their job and let that family grieve. I'm so tired of hearing about this shit, because, again, I'm taking it personal because I had that happen. It's constantly going on there, seeing Mozzie's death, and it just is draining. It's extremely draining. And I know a lot of people, that's all they got to do. That's all they do. They make their livings off of, throwing that shit out there. But man, sometimes you just gotta let it go. Let the family grieve, man. Let his family grieve. That's all. We done talked about it enough. Now we're not gonna forget. If anything, talk about the good times and the impact that he made. Because I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna see if anybody agrees. But I'm gonna say Migos is definitely gonna be known as one of the greats.
Without a doubt.
Migos is definitely gonna be known. I will put Migos in the category as one of the greats, one of the great rap groups.
Sorry, real quick, not to cut you off.
Nah, go ahead.
Dom said the police did their job with Pac, and we still don't know who did it.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But with Pac, I mean, yeah, it's been movies and everything made about it. But we know. Well, no, we don't. We really don't. I can't speak on something that I don't know.
Tupac, we know you're
Biggie.
out there.
Huh?
We know you're out there, Tupac.
You one of them conspiracy theories, Tupac
Tupac's
on
out
an
there
island
and
somewhere.
He's on an island cooling it like a Rasta.
I mean, didn't he get Did he get cremated?
I'm not gonna answer yes or no. So I'm not too sure, but I
don't know.
believe so.
Because these conspiracy theories, I don't know. I mean, when you look at just like some of the movies, like they say ghosts.
Dom said Migos is like a modern Bone Thugs.
Yeah.
My other homie Bryce said, shout out Bryce. He said we moved on from PNB's death fast.
But PNB wasn't no Migos.
Yeah, yeah. I was just about to say it too. Like, yeah, PNB definitely had a platform. Definitely was well known. Definitely was a big artist. Rest in peace, PNB Rock.
Yeah, rest in peace.
But yeah, he wasn't Migos. He wasn't on Migos level. Like, he was still, like I said, he was definitely a well known name. Very talented artist. Like I said, much respect.
I'm not
to
taking
PNB
nothing
Rock.
from him.
Yeah.
No, don't get me
without
wrong.
a doubt. Yeah, just let's make sure we get that clear.
Yeah, I'm not taking nothing from him. No, please don't. I'm not saying that.
But
no,
it's just in terms of you could go
The
and
level,
you could
yeah.
go and you could go down
how
the
long
street.
how long
and
was
that-
PNB out?
PNB, he been out for a cool little minute. I don't know how long, but you could go down the street of 100 people, ask them how many, who knows PNB Rock. You probably get like,
I didn't know who he was until recently. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna hold you. Because I'm under a rock when it comes to a lot of the new music now. I'm gonna need your help on that. I ain't even gonna lie. But I'm under a rock when it comes to that. But as far as Migos, yeah, Migos is really known, and they have had some longevity.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And it's just like even folks that don't like Migos, they just get so much radio play. You
That
know
too.
who Migos are.
You know who Migos are.
Everyone,
They did a
even
damn
if you don't listen to
Doritos
them.
commercial.
Yeah,
Didn't they do didn't they do a Doritos commercial?
raps. Talking about the rap snacks jump.
No, they did like I think Quavo did some type of like Doritos commercial. He did like a major commercial.
For real?
Or Sprite or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure, but I know Migos did some type of major, like I think it was a Doritos commercial, if I'm not mistaken.
They had a
Look
whole
up-
song for their rap snacks, and that jump cranked too.
Yeah, but look up Migos and
Dab
Doritos
Ranch,
or
Dab Ranch. Was it Mountain Dew?
might have been Mountain Dew. I know Mountain. It probably was Mountain Dew.
Let's do it big like Migos. I think it was.
Okay, well Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Was it anybody else? Was it anything else? But yeah, Mountain Dew. So yeah, you know who they are because they've been all over.
Yeah, Mountain Dew.
They were strictly mainstream, but not strict, but they were really mainstream. They were mainstream.
Like a stir fry.
But PNB Rock, he wasn't. I'm quite sure. You know, he did kind of hit mainstream because they played him on the radios.
Yeah, mainstream. Like I said, it's
But
just-
hold up,
not
but
that-
did he cross over? Because Migos crossed over.
Yeah,
Migos definitely crossed over.
they created a whole new highway.
They did. They created their own lane. Migos definitely created their own lane. So shout out to Migos, man, for really being some innovators in this hip hop shit. Like, you know, we really love and appreciate you on that. And
Definitely changed the
again,
game forever.
yeah, and again, rest in peace to take off. And, you know, my condolences definitely go out to you and your whole family and your friends, the whole crew, and the fans, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Prayers up for Quavo. Know his
Definitely.
mental health got to be going through it.
yeah, he
All
definitely
of
going
them.
through
Everybody that lost somebody. It gets better. And you just gotta stay positive. Don't let your mental health get the best of you. You're stronger than you think.
Yeah,
That's my message to everybody. Time will heal all
time
wounds.
will heal all wounds. And
Yup.
you'll never forget. It's always gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna hurt, but time will
It's all
heal
about
those wounds.
remembering the good times.
Yeah, that's why I just try to watch Mozzie videos. I watch interviews. You know, that's the good thing is that we've lost these celebrities, but we still got something to remember them by. The good things to remember them by. Like I watch Mozzie's videos, interviews. I always got a piece of my brother. Mucho is the same way. I always got a piece of Mucho because I can always listen to his music. I can always go to YouTube and watch certain videos that he was in with Mozzie. So I always got my brothers there. I always can
They're
look forward to
always
that.
here. They're not going
Yeah,
nowhere. There's
they're not
always a
going
part of
nowhere.
them here.
Yeah, they not going
It's
away.
just like at the end of Notorious when she said someone played a boombox and I could hear my son's voice again.
Exactly.
And
That's how I felt,
It's not
bro.
alike. You can hear it.
That's how I felt. That's literally how I felt when my brother died. I'm like, at least I got something. I got a piece of him that will live forever. This internet shit ain't going nowhere. So all that is here forever. They will live forever. So that's one good thing that I'm happy about.
Bryce said, "Focus on what you still have, not what you lost." Facts.
Exactly. And that's what I have. I have that. I have all that. For all y'all that's in the comments, please do me a huge favor. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe
Hit
and
the
like button.
subscribe button. Turn your
Yeah.
noties on so you know when we go live.
Yeah.
Subscribe and click the notification bell. Don't just subscribe. Make sure you always know when we live so you can always tap in.
Yeah, this probably gonna be the late show for a little while. We're gonna do this. This gonna be the late show for a little while. Next week, what are we gonna do next week or the week after?
We do next week.
All right, so next week we'll be back. Next week we're gonna get into some. I've been watching a lot of stuff on like a lot of the riots and stuff, the race riots. I don't know if we're gonna go there. It might be a little bit too much, too soon.
Yeah.
But
Can't get canceled before we get started.
yeah, you're right about that. Nah, it's just educational facts. Honestly, it's just
Yeah, but even
facts.
educational facts will still get you canceled today. You gotta love America, kids.
Yeah, basically. If you got any music, make sure you send them to CIUradio@gmail.com. Click on the link in the bio on the YouTube page because the link, it will link you to all the social media. It will link you to the website as well. So the website is up. The website is up. I just got to get your picture to put on the website.
Gotta bless your website with this beautiful
Lord have
gem
mercy.
here.
Hey, let me apologize to all the fans of Chopping Up Radio, new and old. I apologize that I put this ugly fool on
This young,
this
sexy
ugly
mother.
fool on her. But he is a part of the show, so we're gonna do that. Oh, something happened. So we got
You broke
disconnected.
it.
No, we got disconnected from. I don't know what we got disconnected from. I don't know if it's the. I don't know if it's the what it is. Hopefully, I'm still seeing myself on YouTube, so we should be good. But we ending this anyway. Anything for the blast report? We still doing the blast report.
But I don't be going nowhere. I'll be in the house.
I'm trying to remember where I went. Did I go anywhere since Thursday?
Dom said YouTube is good. He's still tuned in.
I appreciate it, Dom. Did I go anywhere since Thursday? I don't think I have. But I will say I'll add what to watch. So you know what? No. So I did promise, I maybe she'll see this later, but I did say that I was going to talk about somebody. I did go to a restaurant last week, and I didn't put them on the blast report, called Palette 22. It's in Clarendon, Virginia. It's a small place type restaurant. It's one of me and my wife's favorite restaurants. I mean, the food is off the chain. It's all you can eat. So that's all you gotta say to me is all you can eat. And Kayla was our waitress. Shout out to you, Kayla. Hopefully you may see this in the future. And I'm a man of my word. I told you I was gonna throw you out there. So Kayla, she gave great service. She was real cool, nice and sweet. So thank you, Kayla, for the service. Palette 22, go see Kayla. If you ever want some good food and some great service, go for the Saturday or Sunday brunch.
Y'all need to raise her pay.
Yeah, give her a little bit more. So shout out to you, Kayla. And what to watch. So we're gonna do the what to watch. What to watch. I went to see Black Adam the other day.
How was that?
It was actually good. It was good. I enjoyed it. I'm not a comics person like that, but it was good. It was funny as all outdoors. Like it was funny.
Rock is normally a funny character. The
No,
Rock
but
is in there, right?
everybody in the joint was funny. It was funny. It was a funny movie. I think, and I hope I'm not wrong, but I'm almost certain that the guy that played. You ever seen that Hulu show called Mo?
Nah.
It's a Hulu show called Mo. It's alright. Middle Eastern dude living in America. And he's pretty funny. But he was in it as well. He was hilarious in the joint. He was funny. But yeah, that movie was funny. What did Dom say? Yeah, it was
really
good.
like Marvel good.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I'm not gonna lie. It was good. It was really good. I left when the credits came up, but my cousin said that at the very, very end, Superman pulls up on Black Adam. And they have a little conversation. I missed that because once the credits came, I left. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was real good. Check it out, Don, if you get a chance. What?
If you have HBO Max, the movie Barbarian. Have you heard of Barbarian?
No.
It's an interesting film. I'm not gonna say it's the greatest film I've ever watched, but it was interesting. It had a interesting twist. Very, very interesting twist. It was an odd movie, but
Is it like a superhero movie?
it's
or
like no. It's like a thriller, not really a horror, more of a thriller. So
Okay.
premise: young woman gets an Airbnb in Detroit. She gets there. There's another guy already there, and so she goes to sleep one night. Wakes up, her door's open. She's like, "What the hell?" Weird stuff goes on. It's just to those who might go out and watch. I'm not gonna say too much, but it's a thriller about an Airbnb.
Was it worth the watch?
Yes. The plot twist was like, whoa, what?
Okay, so it was worth the watch.
You want to know what not to watch? Buns Halloween. That junk was doo-doo.
That sounds like doo-doo.
Halloween Ends. That junk was
Oh, you
doo-doo.
said bun. I thought you said buns.
No, I said Buns ass Halloween because that junk was doo-doo.
Halloween ends. Yeah.
That junk was
It's on Peacock. I
doo-doo.
might watch it just because I can
Don't
watch
waste
it on
the
Peacock.
time.
Don't waste
That's
my time.
why it was doo-doo.
Okay, I won't waste my time. What did Dom say? All right. So yeah, I won't waste my time with that.
Look, see, I told you I ain't gonna spoil nothing. If you're gonna watch it, go watch it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? The Barbarian. But Halloween Ends. Don't even waste your time. That junk. Michael Myers was barely even in the junk.
Oh damn! Well, I guess Dom said. I think he was referring
talking
about
about
the
you.
spoiler.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
you
about the
suck.
Superman jump. I didn't see that part, so no, still watch it. I don't know. I mean, still watch it. Like I said, the movie was good. I didn't
Just
tell
don't
you.
watch Halloween.
I didn't tell you about what the movie was about. I just said at the end, somebody told me that fool could have been lying. I don't know.
You
So
gotta say it right there. I heard that.
I look. You see, but I can catch myself. I'm taking it out. I'm telling you, I'm taking it out of my vocabulary. I am taking the N word out of my vocabulary. Just to let y'all know, I'm gonna start something new. So you'll see me on reels and on the shorts and all that to kind of bring some more oomph to the show. I'll be doing what I call the CIU inspirational. So the CIU inspirational will be something that I'll be doing every week, at least every once a week. I may do it more than once a week, but every week it's just gonna be a affirmation, or you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be an affirmation or some positive words that I'm gonna give you each week. Show y'all how Chopping Up Radio, how positive we are. You know what I'm saying?
Everything will be okay. You can overcome your depression. Your depression is not you.
It's not. It really isn't. Anything you want to take us out on?
Everybody just stay safe, man. Crazy world we live in. Just stay safe. Watch your surroundings. And much love to everybody that tuned in.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like I said, make sure y'all go to the YouTube page, subscribe, go to everything, man. The
Dom said
link
he
is in
tryna
the
hit up that pool
bio.
hall.
Huh?
Dom said he trying to hit up that pool hall again.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing that soon. So we may even do something live from there. So yeah, we'll be doing that soon. So was that Center Pocket, Al Bowie? We'll be coming to y'all soon. Shout out to Center Pocket. Love y'all for all the love and you know that y'all showed. I'm I'm gonna go out to some BYB. We gonna go out to some BYB, y'all. This is Chopping It Up Radio, the show that goes where you take it. So where you gonna take it? We really appreciate y'all tuning in, and we really thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all tune in on Thursday, y'all. Thursday, we got Thursday coming up, 7:30. We gonna try to be on time. We gonna be on time. 7:30 on the nose. We will be on time. We will be live. So make sure y'all tune in. All right, y'all. This is the show that goes where you take it. So where you gonna take it? Peace. Bye.
This is for my blood. Come on, this is for my blood. This for my motherfucking blood. This for my niggas who be tripping off the rod. With old scales, you get it to the floor. You maintain, you shit out on the spot. You hustle until you get the clientele. They build a corner, my nigga, then you bail. Motherfucker, understand it's but a sale. My nigga, we talking if we won't jail. Okay, they know where you be. That street scream the unit where you G. My nigga, my motherfuckers from the feed. That UT understand that's what we do. Okay, call grades, call streets. Call Chuck, cross your bridge, get cheese. What's up, the MB and DC? I'm Chuck, the motherfucking fucking this is from my blood. Hey, nigga, this is from my blood. Hey, nigga, this is for my blood. This is for my blood.
Uptown, hey look, I'm just an uptown nigga, see. I'm tryna rock for my facility. Then we ride, then we flip it back. The balcony where my niggas at. Smoking up, put the good shit. Hey low, we don't give up. I see the whole fucking Timmy Street. Hey, one time gotta pin up on the beat. This time we got to rock out. Too many niggas, they run their mouth. Hey, bartender, what the fuck it do? I got to represent the whole crew. I go nowhere but I'm a stento. And I don't pay no Nintendo. Please believe the dog. Hey, one time coming through this small rockin' for my blood. Silver City.
This is for my